Here's the south lawn. Our spiral staircase, the fire escape. Say what? Yeah, Rebecca's reminding me that there's eggplants and pepper. Yeah, there's papaya. That's a volunteer that came up in the compost pile. And that's an Australian lime. We were told it was an Australian orange, but they never did turn orange. And when we opened it, it was like a lime inside, or lemon. And there's some more citrus. And there's our eggplant. And
that's our bell pepper in the Philippines.
Yeah, our Filipino bell pepper. Some kind of pine. This little section here is our vegetable garden in the corner. And of course, that's oregano. And yeah, that we used to have some okra, but it.
Tomatoes.
Where's the tomato plant, Mommy? Is that?
Tomatoes died during, but see, some tomatoes came up now.
Some little tomato plants there from seeds. And there's lemongrass. I don't know why the lemongrass is not doing so well anymore.
Too much rain.
Croton-like plants. I don't know what that is. And a best tank for our water. There's lots of plants here that don't appear to have any green in them at all. And then there's our dragon fruit plant. We cut off a piece here to give to Pastor Barden and his wife Nanette, and we got 4 shoots after we cut off the top part. They just kind of cling there. There's some of the leaves, some of the roots that are heading over towards the wall to hang on. It's just all coming out of a pot here. And these are camote tops. They're actually a local potato that we eat the leaves off of. Boy, and something's getting to our not so vigorous anymore. It's an aloe vera and green onion, some other stuff there. Our Toyota Fortuner D4D. It's a 4-cylinder diesel, 5-speed manual. Now we're going around to the north yard, and then we'll go outside some. I should have gone upstairs first. We've got lots of these little white round bushes. They just come up round on their own. To my knowledge, they've not been trimmed. And these are some kind of Filipino lily that's getting ready to bloom. Yeah, a lot of these plants are potted. This is the jungle side of the house. These look like carnations of some sort, but I don't know actually what they are. We've got some anthuriums here. Some kind of Filipino anthurium. And whatever those are. And there's the anthurium plant. The other day I moved the leaves out of there, and there was a whole swarm of mosquitoes hiding in the corner there. Oh, and there's a dragonfly around here. The plants are kind of drooping with the sun. Kind of interesting there with the white flower inside the other one. And the yellow flower inside the pink one. A few of these plants, do I know any names on these? Have a very white flower, but they're fragrance free, at least from my nose. Here you can see the rain glistening on there. There's some more of those little things there, and well, since we're here, we'll go outside and look at the outside plants. This is the north side of the house. It's in the morning here, just the day before I leave. And there's our house. It's 2-story. We're in phase 2 of Camellia Homes. Maayong buntag. There's the house. That was Art and his wife Sheila. Yeah, these plants, I just planted that there this morning. I don't know that they have any green chlorophyll in them at all. Somebody cut down some of those bushes and I took a cutting. They're laying by the edge of the road. And this one I just tied up because it was laying down. If you look close, you can see where I ran over it with the car. The local rule is you're supposed to park with one tire up on the road, and there's the view from the south of the house. Yeah, there's the house of Art and Sheila. They've just come back from Singapore. They were both accountants, and she got pregnant and came home, and they decided they couldn't deal with living apart, so he quit his job in Singapore and came home. There's Georgine and my bikes. Here, let's do it this way. We'll go inside the house and go up that way. So this is getting to be long and boring.
The house is in trouble.
What?
The house is chaos.
There's Georgine's. Fish. There. We have to keep them separated. We were told that a male and female would live together, but see, this one's moving all around. It's wanting its breakfast. The sink and water, I pulled that forward so I could change it. Our number 2 gas oven and our number 1 gas oven. We bought that one originally, but it was too small, so I bought her a new one for Christmas. Our work area and laundry, a gas electric dryer, and it's what Mitsubishi. LG. It's a Korean washing machine. Rebecca's my tools and the other side of the workbench. My resident house nuisance, Kitty Ginger. Say hello, Kitty. You gonna talk for us any? The living room, all the bathrooms are very similar, supposed to be identical. There's Georgine's keyboard, 88 notes. Elisa's, of course, our entertainment corner. It's been a while since Rebecca's gotten her guitar out to play. Rebecca's doing breakfast. She's fixing suman or bud. They're the two names. It's called. Here's the guest bedroom with our upstairs telephone and access point. We can't get Wi-Fi up here, so Georgine's room, that was her school area there, but she's going to public school now. She'll have to be waked up in just a few minutes. We've got the air conditioner all up here. Ham equipment. Haven't made my bed yet this morning. Upstairs, balcon as we call it. Our potted plants up here. This shows a little bit of the neighborhood. A congressman owns that house in the middle there. These are some more of those lily plants. And some other palms. And the two air cons for the guest bedroom in Georgine's, and there's the one for the master bedroom. I had it on last week some, but I don't use it very often. And now we're at the top of the spiral staircase looking out over the garden. They've just broken ground on that house there. Stone pathway, there's that's a mango tree in the middle, but it'll be a few years before it. No, that's about it. Yeah, the houses are very close together here. That's something I've had a time adjusting to. Bye.